Hi Gemini Libra Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead readings. So we're doing from the 12th of November through to the 18th of November 2018. Also this week at some point you've got a year ahead reading coming up, okay? That'll be up, say, I don't know, maybe Thursday, Friday sometime, maybe. I'm not sure what day that will be up. It might be up over the weekend, next weekend, something like that. It depends because I'm really busy, so yeah, it will depend on where I find the time to record those readings, but I want to get them up fairly early before the December run comes in. So yeah, you've got what we're using for your week ahead, guys, are the Everyday Enchanted Tarot by Poppy Palin here, and we're also using either the Before Tarot for a secondary reading and the After Tarot, or the After Tarot. So the After Tarot here, this is the booklet and sort of card set, and this is just a set of cards on their own, so we're going to use that for the reading, okay? Let's then start shuffling and see what's coming in for the air signs this week, okay? So Universe Spirit, in three cards please, show me what the advice is. What is the advice for Aquarius, Libra and Gemini? They're really hard to shuffle, these cards are actually. What is the advice that you have for the week commencing 12th of November 2018 to the 18th of November 2018 for Gemini, Libra and Aquarius? What is the advice? What is the advice that you have for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the month, for the week commencing the 12th to the 18th of November 2018? Show me. And if you'd like to see your singular sign, so if you'd like to see the week ahead for Gemini on its own, or Libra on its own, or Aquarius on its own, you can always go through to my website where I have the week ahead readings put on there for each of the signs, or my Instagram, which the details are down below, okay? And you can also follow me on Instagram as well. I've got plans for things coming up on there, I just don't quite know what yet. Let's have a look at what's the advice is through the After Tarot from the universe for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is the advice through the After Tarot? What is the advice through the After Tarot for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the week commencing November 12th to the 18th of November 2018? Alright, so let's have a look. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, that tried to come out before, and this is why I don't take them when they drop out. I just don't like doing that. Every tarot reader does it different. I don't. If it comes out again, it really is meant to be there. I don't trust it when they just kind of come out, not unless they really fly out, like, and you just know. Otherwise, I don't take them. You got the Moon as advice. So the Moon really is a card that, as advice, is saying tap into your deep, deep intuition. It's like the High Priestess, but the High Priestess usually knows. She really does know. When you get the High Priestess, she knows exactly what's going down, because that's what she's designed for. She really is designed to know. Okay, that's her job. She's, you know, she's a seer. She's a High Priestess, basically something you would have found in the Egyptian times to take out entrails of birds and stuff and study them and say what's going to happen. She's basically a tarot reader, is the High Priestess, okay? She's designed to know things before you know them. The Moon energy is slightly different, because the Moon energy is all about being able to tap into what your very soul is telling you. What is telling you? What is your imagination telling you? What are your sometimes it is the card about illusion, and sometimes we can get things wrong when we've got a Moon energy, because sometimes you're tapping into something that's not there. But sometimes if you have a really gut feeling with the Moon energy, it's important to tap into it. So some of you guys, you really need to tap into that intuition this week. Really tap into your intuition with the Moon energy. The Moon and the Lovers, though. So the Moon is often about secrecy. I think there's been some secrecy. Sometimes this is an illusion. If you get the Moon and the Two of Cups, sometimes people can be in love, but it's all an illusion. If you get a Seven of Cups or a Two of, or a Moon energy around Lover cards or Two of Cups, sometimes this is an illusion in a relationship. But I feel that there's some secrecy going on here in a relationship for some of you guys. And it doesn't have to be, you know, a love relationship exactly. The Lovers is partnerships as well. The lovers are the people that we're closest to. So this can be family members as well. So for some of you guys, it might be that there's a little bit of secrecy or there's something going on behind the scenes with this moon energy in terms of a really important relationship for some of you guys with that lover's energy. And I know that that's your major card here. The major card of the Lovers card is Gemini, okay? So, but we're reading for all the signs, or the air signs, so we're not going to read this as Gemini. All I will say here is I think that there is some secrecy going on here. There's something going on behind the scenes with the moon energy in terms of some form of an important relationship to you guys with that Lovers energy showing up here. You've got the Five of Wands, and I think that this is bringing in major blockages for some of you guys, okay? So for this week, just be aware for some of you guys that, you know, any secrecy or anything that is being hidden in a relationship or an important partnership here is going to put some blocks up. You're going to find that there are, because the or it might cause some tension or problems, because that's what the Five of Wands is. The Five of Wands is tension, it's conflict, it's problems, it's blockages. And I think that's some hidden stuff with this moon. So now we're not talking about the intuition that you need to tap into, because we've got another card here, the Lovers. And usually when you get the moon and the Lovers, often you can read the and combine cards however you want to combine them. You just need to know, if you're going to do tarot, you've got to know a few meanings of the cards, and you've got to be able to combine them into a plausible sentence. So when I look at the moon, this reminds me of something that is secret, something that is hidden, something that is underneath the surface. And the Lover's energy is all about a partnership and a relationship, and the Five of Wands is all about friction and arguments and, you know, intensity. So if I put all of those three words together, I would probably say, well, there's some form of secrecy, something underneath the surface with the moon energy, something that's not being spoken about, something that hasn't come to light, which is what the moon energy is, where things have not come to a light, they're still underneath the surface, and it's going on within a partnership. Partnership is the Lover's energy, and it can be any type of partnership, not just love. And this might cause some tension and some friction or blockages going on here with the Five of Wands. So just be aware of that. If you've got a relationship, an important relationship, doesn't have to be love, it could be anyone, could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your sister, your brother, your mom, your dad. That's what the Lovers is. It's not just about romantic love, it's also about platonic love and family love. If you've got any of that stuff going on with these two energies here, just be aware that this is going to cause some problems here, okay? So maybe this week it's important to get some stuff out in the open, because there's stuff here that's not being resolved for some of you guys, and I think it's going to be an important week for getting it out in the open. These cards here, you've got the, what is this? This is the Ten of Coins. I think it is. Is it? Yeah, it's the Ten of Coins. This is the After Tarot. Is it the Ten of Coins? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, the Ten of Coins. Okay, so these people are done with having their conversation now on that Ten of Coins. So the Ten of Coins is all about the family. Sometimes this is family money, family wealth. Okay, sometimes this is inheritances, but usually this is about the family. Okay, strong, stable, secure environments with the family showing up here. And you've got the Ace of Swords showing here. Okay, it is showing the Ace of Swords being downwards as well. So, you know, this is what happened after the sword was up, when it turned down. Okay, so it's almost like there's a, you know, it's difficult sometimes with the After Tarot, because with the After Tarot and the Before Tarot, you've got to think about, well, what's going on after. If the Ace of Swords in the upright is all about the truth and clarity, and then it's being turned down, we've already got the truth out with the Ace of Swords, but now the truth coming out, or something being clear, now the sword is being turned down. It's almost like something has been settled here. So I think that there's a family matter that's going to be settled here with the Ace of Swords showing here. And what's the outcome from that? There's a King of Swords energy showing here, so that can be Aquarius as well. So we've got one Gemini card and one Aquarius. King of Swords is an Aquarius, and that could be you. Alright, and it's almost like, again, the King of Swords, when it's in the upright, this is somebody who's very clear. This is somebody who's talking their piece. This is somebody who's highly moralistic. This is somebody who is highly intelligent. This is somebody who's highly communicative. But it's almost like you've said your piece. And this is you, air signs, just for the purpose of the general reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's you guys there, the King of Swords. Okay, I think a family matter is going to get settled here with the Ace of Swords energy. And there is nothing more for you guys to say now, because you've said your piece, the sword is downturned. When I see the sword being downturned, it's almost like that's it. It's over, it's finished, it's kaput. Okay, there's no more talking. So I do feel that a family matter here, and we can see that the people on the card here are no longer talking. It's the After Tarot. What happened after they were having their conversation, where they walked off? All along, I'm seeing something being settled. The conversation of the Ten of Coins that was in the original Ten of Coins is finished. The Ace of Swords, the conversation and the clarity that we see here, while it's seen through, things have been dissolved, things have been resolved here with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords means resolution, so the sword is downturned now. Okay, it's almost like King Arthur taking the sword out of the stone, having his war or his battle, and then the sword going back into the stone, or going back into to the Lady of the Lake, because the battle is over. So there's a battle that's over here. I think there's a conversation. I think a family matter is being settled here, and you have nothing more to say. Okay? So I think it's twofold. I think the advice for this week, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is that you do have some hidden situation with the moon energy. You've got some underlying issues with this moon energy that haven't come out within a relationship. So there's something underlying here that hasn't been resolved with this moon energy showing up here, and it's within an important relationship, and this could cause a great deal of friction. Well, it's not so much a great deal of friction. 5 of Wands can just be simple bickering, but I think it's going to, for some of you guys, it might be that something that hasn't been resolved with that moon energy, an undercurrent, something that is still hidden with this moon energy in terms of an important partnership, is going to cause some form of friction for some of you guys this week, in the next few days. However, I feel by the same token, the advice through the After Tarot is that if you can resolve this family situation energy, you won't have anything left to say on this with the King of Swords. I think the other advice for the week is, this family matter, and I think it is a family matter that's happening here, especially because the love is so strong. I think it is a family matter, and if it's a friend, then this person is like family to some of you guys. I do feel a family matter here is going to get resolved though, okay? And it will be the end of the line with it. There'll be nothing more to say. Finally, you can put down your sword. Finally, you don't need to ask any more questions with that King of Swords energy showing there. It's a nice reading. It really is a nice reading. Okay. Yeah, and I just drew through more cards. I think after this event happens here, where you can draw a line underneath the situation, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I feel that you can open your heart finally to this new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Can you see that? The Two of Cups. And you can make up. Because, can you see now the Two of Cups, finally they're in each other's arms. So it's one moment after the original picture happens. They're together. I'm seeing you guys making up with somebody here. It's a very interesting story happening here. Let's quickly go through this again for you guys for the week commencing 12th to the 18th of November 2018. I do feel that there's going to be a resolution of a family matter here for some of you guys in the next few days, okay? Because I think that there's some form of hidden issue going on with this moon energy showing here. There's something that's not being spoken about. It's right underneath that surface within this relationship, this important partnership that some of you guys have. And I do feel that it is a ticking time bomb because it's causing friction. So I do feel something that's hidden and it's not being resolved is going to cause friction this week for some of you guys. However, I feel that the universe is saying that this family matter is going to be resolved with that Ace of Swords energy showing there. Okay, in the downturn, in which you will be able to, look how he's got his sword on the ground, you're going to be able to draw a line under it. It reminds me of drawing a line. You get a stick or something sharp and you put it in the sand, you say, right, that's it, I'm drawing a line. It's almost like, however, even though you've got these issues going on that are causing friction for some of you guys, I do feel that this matter will be resolved with that Ten of Coins and the Ace of Swords downturn showing here, in which you're going to be able to draw a line under it. Finally, the Queen of Cups energy, and I'm just going to read this in an energy where I feel finally you're going to be able to open up, okay? Open up to this new beginning with the Ace of Wands, a new beginning in your relationship, the Two of Cups energy, and you can see that you're coming together here with this person. So there's a lot of forgiveness. So I feel that emotionally, because you're going to draw a line underneath this situation, guys, you're emotionally going to be able to open up finally with that Queen of Cups energy. And also, when you get Cups and Wands, the Ace of Wands can be anger as well. It can be anger, okay? So, it might be with this Queen of Cups energy, when you get water on Wands, sometimes a lot of tarotists don't think it's a good combination because water doubts fire. But sometimes when you've got the Ace of Wands, this card can also mean rage. I think that the water energy of the Queen of Cups is going to dampen this. Finally, it's going to take maybe the anger out of the situation here. I think two things. I think number one, the fact that for some of you guys, this family situation is going to be resolved with the Ace of Swords energy showing here. Okay, in which you're going to draw a line underneath it. And emotionally wise for some of you guys are going to be, after this situation happens here are going to be emotionally open to a new beginning, in which you are going to come together in agreement with this individual, the Two of Cups. You're going to make up here. This is the make-up card with the Two of Cups. You can see their arms are around each other. And for some of you guys, you're going to put water onto the fire here. So finally, you're going to extinguish all of this anger, and you're going to come together and make up with this individual. Okay? Very, very good reading for the next few days for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarians. I feel that really just the gist of the whole reading is saying, look, yeah, there are some issues going on that are going to cause some tension this week. Whether it's in your work family, your family, your lover family, whoever it is, there are hidden issues in a relationship that are causing problems. However, I do feel that you're going to talk it out. You're going to resolve it. You're going to draw a line underneath it. And you're going to, so for some of you guys, be very open to starting again and making up with this individual. And for some of you guys, you're going to extinguish all of the anger here and finally come together with this individual. However you want to read it, guys, I feel that this is going to be a week for making up with people. I think it's going to be a week for resolving issues. I'm seeing issues being resolved here in the best of ways. Absolutely wonderful week. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.